truly beautiful land. This is the America of land and water, the glorious outdoors, which we use for recreation. We all enjoy this scenic heritage in our own way. We may rest our eyes and our hearts by a rippling stream or a quiet lake. Some of us prefer the quiet stroll along wooded pathways, while others prefer the challenge of an exclusive view. Man has always had an affinity for a lake or a stream, and for the continuing enjoyments they offer. As highway miles increase and roads grow better, wider, smoother, leading to ever more interesting places, more and more of us are taking advantage of our great resources for recreation. We want to conserve our natural wealth. We cannot leave to the generations who will follow us an empty and wasted land. Let us remember that America, the beautiful land, is not ours alone. This is our land, but it's ours only for the time being. This heritage of splendor belongs to our children, to the generations of the future, on down the years for decades and centuries to come. It's not ours to waste. We hold this land in trust. Trust we dare not carelessly betray. Our great scenic splendors are one of our most vital resources, deserving of devoted care and protection. The need has become critical for us to protect and preserve the lovely land we hold in trust. The time has come to do something for future generations. We Americans have made great strides in the protection of most of our natural resources and set a good example for impressionable people, such as the younger generation. When it comes to the conservation of most natural resources, we are a responsible people. Under this concept, for example, we raise more wood than we use in the lumber and pulp industry. We practice the conservation of water resources for irrigation, which has turned dry, barren deserts into vast productive gardens. To help conserve another vital natural resource, we are also constantly developing more efficient methods to mine and process our mineral-bearing ores. Conservation-minded oil companies use scientific spacing and advanced recovery methods in the drilling of wells. We can meet some of the natives, too, remembering that they were here before us, and that they have a stake in the future of our open country. In many areas, the growth of our civilization has changed the landscape. But much of the beauty of the North American continent is just as the discoverers and pioneering settlers found it, except for the special touch we have added. Yes, with modern automobiles and expanding highway systems, we go our happy way, spreading more litter in more places than ever before. We go away from home on a vacation. We launch a fallout of litter. The ruthless cutting of timber threatens to denude our land. When we ripped the earth apart in our quest for gold. When our water ran wild and destructive to waste itself in the sea. And when we overdrilled our oil fields. The litter problem seems to get worse. But as responsible Americans, we did something about it. We are a responsible people. As taxpayers, we pay dearly and in many ways for our messy habits.